Joyce! Ginyu! Guldo! I mean psychic! What is up, everyone, and thank you for joining us once again on the D-Star01 channel. I'm your host, Dexter Arafiles, and today we will be looking at the Demoniacal Fit Special Force Psychic. Obviously, we cannot name him Guldo, but it's very clear that this is Guldo from the Ginyu Force. That's right, we're going to open him up. We're going to see if he's worth the money. He's going for around $50 on the China market. I think you can get this guy for $50 at AliExpress. I currently got this from Jason Ko from Facebook. He's been pretty much selling me all the Demoniacal Fit stuff, so he's my hookup. And he can be your hookup too. All you gotta do is go on Facebook and look up Jason Ko, K-O, and he has the Baby Groot avatar. So enough of me talking. Let's get this guy open. Let's see if he's worth the money. I'm pretty psyched about this one, so I can finally get another member of the Ginyu Force. I've been collecting these ever since Captain Ginyu was announced, and I got him, and the quality control on Captain Ginyu and Jace were just so-so on the leg joints, but we're going to see how this guy is, and we're going to look close here when it comes to the joint tightness. So we're going to look at paint and detail, articulation and scale, and accessories. You know how it is. So let's look here. Let's look at Guldo here, and he looks really good, looking very anime accurate. I know that Demoniacal Fit usually makes a much thicker or wider action figure, and for Guldo it's perfect because, you know, he's much thicker and wider in terms of his character design. So if you look at the face here, I really am loving the eyes, and the skin texture looks really good, and the green is definitely anime accurate. And of course we got the Frieza Force armor there, or the Ginyu Force armor there, which is fully stretched out. And if you look up here, these go up so you can have him do poses and stuff like that, so you can get the full Ginyu Force pose when they show up. And let's see what else is here. Of course, we just have like the full black suit under it, and the boots look really good. So yeah, in terms of does he look like Guldo, I'd have to say so. If you don't think so, let me know why down in the comments down below. I think he looks pretty good, especially when he stands with his teammates. So let's look how he is when he does stand with his teammates. And here we have, of course, Captain Ginyu, and we have the Spice Australian Joyce. As you can see, it looks to me that they all work together. Let me go grab some more Dragon Ball SH Figure Arts figures and see how they work with them. Give me 1 second. Okay, so we have some other action figures we're going to look at here. Let's move all this aside. Janelle's not here to help me out, so I have to move everything aside myself. And we have a original Son Goku from SH Figure Arts. As you can see, they do scale really well together. And of course, we have Vegeta. I do not have Saiyan Saga Vegeta, unfortunately, but I do have the Super Vegeta with the Saiyan Saga Vegeta head. So these two really work well together. And I know Gohan was much younger when he met him, but here's Teen Gohan anyway, Super Saiyan 2 Battle Damaged official release. As you can see, he does scale well with him as well. So another figure that a lot of people want to know is Marvel Legends. And we have a Marvel Legends Spider-Man Advanced Suit from the PS4. You know what I say when it comes to villains, they're usually much bigger and larger. So it seems like they scale better with Marvel Legends. So I think it works, sort of. So if you want these two to fight, I think it kind of works. The scale is definitely slightly bigger when it comes to Marvel Legends. So now that we got scale out of the way, let's move these figures aside and let's see how well he articulates, which is usually the issue when it comes to Demoniacal Fit. But I think their quality control has definitely gone up. So let's see. We have an up and down here at the toe. We do have an ankle rocker, which is barely there because he has really thick shins. We have a double jointed knee right there, ball joint here at the leg, which hardly moves because he's just a really chunky dude. He does have a waist swivel, but this is really tight. It seems like the armor is hindering that for a full rotation. So no full rotation there, unfortunately. We have two up here for the shoulder pads, like I said before, and we have ball joint there at the shoulder. And we do have a bicep swivel joint here at the elbow, ball and peg there at the wrist, and it looks like we have, it looks to be, is that 2 points of articulation on the neck? Yeah, it is 2 points of articulation. So let me give a quick count here. It is slightly above 20 points of articulation. I believe I counted around 22. So he's very articulated, as he should be. So let's look at accessories. This is the last part of the video. And here he is holding the 4-star Namekian Dragon Ball, which looks really fantastic. Let's get that on him. Let's see how easy this is to... so it's not too bad. Usually when it comes to Demoniacal, they're either too loose, and it looks like I said before, they're definitely improving in their process. Much like how SH Figure Arts in the beginning definitely was not the best. I mean, they were really cool, but yeah, it's just they didn't have a really good start. I always thought the first figure I ever got was the Goku from SDCC, and that one came loose out of the box. It was so disappointing, but it did look cool, I have to say that. So I'm having issues here plugging in these arms, and just as I thought, these are not perfectly fitted to the arms, unfortunately. So I'm just going to stop the video for a second, and I'm going to get some warm water, and we're going to see if that will fit. So everyone please stand by as I go get that. Okay, we are back with a cup of hot water, and we're going to heat up these arms to see if they can soften up so they can fit into Guldo's arm, or Psychic's arms there. Whew, that is really hot. We're just going to dip it in for a couple of seconds. Someone once said to me, hey, how come you don't use the hair dryer method as often? And honestly, I just think this is easier. It's safer, I should say. When you're using like dry air, you could really damage your figure permanently, and I noticed the hot water method is a much safer alternative, and you get the same results, so always go with the safer alternative. Anyway, so there you go. The hot water mod seems to work really well, and there he is. He's holding that huge Namekian Dragon Ball, and let's get other heads on here. Let's move on with more accessories. And let's see what we're looking at. We have the yelling face right here. And he's yelling at Krillin and Gohan. Oh man, that is a really tight fit. And there you have it. That's him yelling. Let's remove that. And we have his smirking face. There it is. I can pop that in more, but I'm just going to leave it at that. You pretty much get the idea. That's how it looks. And of course we have his like time freezing hands and his what do you call it? His dabbing hands, which we will show at the end of the video. So I'm gonna put this head on, and then I guess we can come up with a conclusion of this figure. And let's zoom out. So far, I think the only issue that I'm having, and it's even showing up right now, is that the arms are definitely way too tight initially. All you have to do is get some hot water and then dip the arms in the hot water, and they will conform to the pegs on the arms if you want him to have this pose. Most likely, you're probably going to pose him in the Ginyu Force pose. So not too much of a issue in my case, but maybe in your case, if you want him to hold that, you're going to have to heat up those arms. I think that is truly the only issue. Paint and detail and everything else, articulation and scale is everything that I expected. Nothing too much of a surprise. And therefore, I'd have to say he's definitely worth the buy, especially if you've been getting the Demoniacal fit action figures like Jace here and Captain Ginyu. So you gotta complete the set. Once you started, you can't stop, and that's pretty much how it goes when it comes to collecting. I think that's about it. He's definitely worth the buy. But before we end this video, I just gotta say we are getting really close to 30K subs. Thank you very much. I just want to thank you all out there who continue to watch my videos and stuff like that. You know you're always going to be rewarded by entering a giveaway down in the description down below. When we hit 30K, I'm just going to pick out of that pool. I'm going to pick about 2 or 3, maybe even more. It depends how I'm feeling. I'll tell you a more definitive number when we get closer and closer to that 30K. So I'll be giving away a ton of prizes, and there might be bootlegs, it might be real deal. Heck, I might even give a solid 20% off coupon for my store, www.dstartoys.com, your reliable source for awesome action figures. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
お命を頂戴しちゃうからねウルトラファイティングミラクルボンバーでカスはみんなお掃除しちゃうよ俺がバッタさ青いハリケーンさを無敵のスピード Yes we are ただいま参上宇宙一のエリート戦士泣く子もたまるでギニュー特戦隊 Yes we are スペシャルファイティングポーズを見せてやろうその美しさにさひざまずくがいい特戦隊特戦隊特戦隊
Hey you! Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Where? Right here. Not there, right here. You. And thanks for watching. So, rate, comment, and subscribe. Right here, right there, right here. Yeah.